she was able to move forward and complete the task like that. 15 minutes, guys, 15 minutes is all she took to do a task that she normally spent a day doing. Hi everyone, it's Gull Khan here, your money mindset expert, and I help entrepreneurs to break free from the limiting beliefs, to reverse their money shame, and to blast through their money blocks so that they can live a life of limited abundance. Today, we are actually breaking the myth of procrastination. So a lot of people come to me and they keep talking about, oh, I procrastinate and I never have enough time, or I just am lazy, and so forth. So whatever issues you have with procrastination, we are actually going to break those myths today, because I'm here to tell you there's no such thing as procrastination. So thank you for joining me, my lovelies, and let's talk about what exactly is procrastination, what's my definition of it, and why are we breaking the myth today. So let's get started. So what's the first thing that comes to mind? What exactly is procrastination? By the way, if you're getting value from this, if you think you're getting value from this, please go and share this so that we can get as many people as possible. This can reach as many people as possible. And this is pure content sharing. There's nothing for sale on here. I'm not selling anything. So please do share this with your audience, so somebody else who needs to listen to this can actually listen to it as well, because it'll be jam-packed full of value. If you've been to one of my previous trainings, you know I always jam-packed full of value. Okay. So let's get started with today's training. What exactly is procrastination? So what's the first thing is, you have when people say, if you don't know something, how to do something, that's another thing. But most people who complain about procrastination, they actually do know what to do, how to do it, and actually have all the know-how and the resources available to them. So the excuses that come out with, oh, I'm just plain lazy. Oh, there's too much overwhelm. I don't know what to focus on. Oh, I just don't have the time and the resources available. I know how, I have the know-how, I have the knowledge, but I just can't I can't implement it. So and that comes with a lot of people who actually take on, especially in the online market, when you have all the resources available. You've taken a course after course, you've taken God knows how many online programs, you've taken God knows how many social media marketing courses, and God knows what else under the sun. And if you're in MLM, multi-level marketing, you have a strategy, you have a step-by-step methodology which your upline should give you anyway. So still you're not able to implement it, still you're not able to get the kind of results you want. So that begs the question, what is the problem there? And normally people come back to say, well, actually I do know what to do, I just can't get myself to do it. Actually I do know what to do, but I'm plain lazy. Oh, actually, you know what, I just don't have enough time. I'm too busy with my day job or with the children and my other things, and so forth. Okay, now I'm here to tell you there is no such thing as procrastination. There is none. Okay, if you're not taking action, if you're not moving forward, there's actually a psychological block, an energetic block. So I work on both energy level, from an energetic point of view, as well as psychological point of view. So in both areas, you have a block there at that moment in time. And if that's the case, that means that you need to get rid of that psychological or that energetic block before you can move forward. Saying that you want to have all your ducks lined up in a row. You want to have everything lined up before you can move forward. But the point of fact is you will not have that done, because something will come up. If you have that block within you, you will actually keep thinking, well, actually, let me make sure that this is, I've trained this training, or I've done that training, or let me work on Instagram next, or let me go and work out how to work on YouTube. Let me go and work on how to do Instagram, or let me go and work on, or let me just get this guru, or let me get this training, or let me hire this coach, and so forth. If you work with a good enough coach, the coach will identify your blocks anyway, and the coach will actually get rid of you. So that's the benefit of working with high-end coaches. I truly advocate working with mentors and working with coaches, and I've seen the benefit in my own life, and I see the benefit that has on my clients' life as well. So I definitely advocate that. So if your coach is brilliant, if your coach is good enough, they'll be able to identify the blocks anyway, and they will be able to help you, eliminate procrastination anyway. For those of you who don't have a coach, this training is for you. Hi, Zayo. This training is for you specifically. So what should you do if you have the knowledge, if you have the know-how, if you know exactly what you need to do, but yet you can't do it, yet you can't actually get yourself out of working with this? Now, where was this training born from? This actually, by the way, I'm not going to embarrass the person. There's somebody on the training actually who actually inspired me to do the training, because I did a clearing session with her. She's one of my one-to-one clients. And when I did the session with her, before that she was complaining the fact that she couldn't write something, she couldn't do a particular task that she had to do. Once we had done the clearing, she was able to down, she was able to clear it and was able to do the task very, very well. So from going from someone who said, actually, I can't do this, I'm not able to do this, this is not my expertise, this is not my, my cup of tea, to actually going and performing the task and actually doing it really, really well. She did a damn good job of it. She's brilliant at it. So that made me think, okay, what is actually stopping this person? It wasn't actually her ability to do it. It wasn't actually her knowledge. It wasn't even her ability to complete the task, or even or the lack of time. It was just this block. As soon as we were able to eliminate that block from her energy field, she was able to, bam, do the task very quickly. And that's why I decided to do this training on procrastination today, because, we're all guilty of it. We blame, I'm a perfectionist, or this happens, that happens. And we keep judging and criticizing ourselves. And where the angle I'm coming from is from this element of self-love. Have element of self-love. Have an element of self-compassion, and realize if you're not taking action on a particular thing, it may not be because you're lazy, it may not be because you don't know. Hi Rola. It could most likely is because you have an inherent energetic block, or as I like to call the money block. Hi Fatima. It's actually something more deeper than actually just the surface of things. And therefore, if you eliminate that block, if you eliminate and go address that psychological issue or that energetic issue, then you're able to take action a lot more faster, and you're able to get results. So what are the steps that I would advise someone to do? So I've got a 4-step formula here, okay? 4-step formula that I'm going to show you how to address your procrastination. Okay, it's very simple. All my teachings and everything I teach is based around simplicity. If you can't put something in simply down, then you don't know what you're doing. So the reason why I make it so simple is so that anybody can pick those trainings up, can pick up those steps, and can do it and implement it in their life without the additional burden of doing X, Y, and Z. Okay, it's very simple, straightforward. So these 4 steps are very simple, but they're very effective. And let's get started. First step. So the first step that you want to look at is, okay, so you're procrastinating on which area, okay? What area of your life is it? So if you're procrastinating around your health, if you're procrastinating around your money, money is a very big topic in terms of, what kind of money is it? Is it your savings? Is it your debt? Is it your income? Is it your new job? Is it your business? Is it your new clients? So, be very specific. I talked about being very specific. I talked about that yesterday as well. Actually, that was probably in the magnanimous group. I talked about splinters. So to get very specific clearing, to get very specifically clear about something, it's pulling a specific splinter. So if you are talking about money, get very specific about it. What specifically do you want to address? Okay, what area of your life, or what area of your money? How do you want to address it? So pick the splinter out and take that out first. Okay, that's the first step. The very first is very easy. Identify which area of your life is it that you need to change. What about it do you want to change? And do you have the know-how? And I guarantee you, more likely than not, you will have the know-how, you will have the knowledge, you will have all the resources available to you. You're just not putting into practice. So that's the first step that we do. Step number 2, okay? Oh, by the way, it could also be relationships. If somebody is in a relationship, whether you want to have better relation with your partner, with your spouse, or with your children, or with your friends, or with your colleagues, or with your clients, it can work both ways. Okay, so you whatever area you want to focus on, get very clear about the area that you want to focus on. Step number 2. Okay, step number 2 is, what exactly do you want from that area? So for example, if it is your money, and let's talk about savings. If you want more savings, what is that? Do you want more savings? Do you have a specific amount? How much savings you want in the account? What kind of savings do you want? Get very specific. If it's a relationship, if it's your spouse, do you want a better relationship? Do you want to have more free time together? What do you want specifically on that? And if it's on something else, so for example, if it's your health, do you want to lose weight? Do you want to gain weight? Do you want to, do you want to actually start more exercise? Get very, specific in terms of what part of your area of your life do you want to work on? Okay, so the first one is identify which area. Part 2 is, what specifically of the area do you want? What do you want to it? What do you want to change about it? Get very, very specific. And step number 2 is, now look at what are you currently doing. So step number 3 is actually, what are you currently doing with your life? What exactly are you doing in that area of your life? Are you actually, for example, if you want to lose weight, Are you currently saying that you want to go to exercise, you want to go to the gym, but you're not? Are you saying somebody you want to have, want to have a more healthy diet, and you know what you should be eating, but you're not? Is it that? Get very specific in terms of what exactly are you doing in that area of your life. Be very, very clear. Be very, very specific about it. Again, I keep talking about being specific because being general does not help you. Okay, every single area, every single part of your life which is blocked up because it's actually not. There's a block. There's an energetic block there that you need to eliminate, and unless you address that, you will remain blocked. You actually be chasing your tail. You're stuck in a vicious cycle. Okay, so the reason why you're stuck in this on this vicious cycle is because when you have an energetic block, I'll talk about energy rather than actually psychological. When you have an energetic block on some certain part of your life, what tends to happen is that your subconscious mind believes it's safer for you to stay as it is. Okay, your subconscious mind is designed, it doesn't know good or bad, like it's been programmed to a certain thing and it's designed to keep you safe. So if your subconscious mind thinks it's safer to stay as it is, it will stop you from taking action and make you think you're procrastinating, make you think you're overwhelmed, make you think there's circumstances that there's no time. It will cause you to believe you cannot take action or prevent you from taking action so that you remain safe. Now this is so key. It's so key, because if your subconscious mind believes it's safer to stay where you are, it will manifest circumstances. It will make sure you fall ill. It'll make sure that you manifest a horrible boss. It'll make sure you manifest your child falling ill, or having an accident on your car or something. Your subconscious mind is that powerful. It will manifest the circumstances to keep you where you are and not to make you move forward. This is why it's so important to address, what are you doing at the moment, and be very clear about it on a particular area. So that's the first, that's step 3. Step 4 is, what is the benefit that you are receiving by staying where you are? I'm going to repeat that. What benefit do you receive at this moment in time for staying where you are? So for example, you say you want to lose X amount of weight. Say you want to go down to a size, you're a size 16, you want to go to that size 10. I don't know. I'm just making random numbers up, right? Or you say that you want to get a particular health, or you want to lose weight, or you want to gain weight. You want to do something. You want to change your health. So if you want to do it and you have the know-how, if you're not doing it, what benefit are you currently receiving by staying where you are? Let me repeat that. What benefit do you get by staying where you are? Because I guarantee you there's a benefit there. There's a hidden benefit there. It could be, for example, if it is weight, it could be that, one of the things you say is, oh, I'll go and get a relationship when I've lost the weight, or I'll go and do X, Y, Z when I've lost the weight, or I'll make the video when I've lost the weight. So it could be that your weight is actually associated with something else you want to do. For example, maybe do live videos, and you think, well, once I've lost a certain amount of weight, then I'll go and do live videos. And your brain thinks, no. Doing live videos is scary. That's not going to make you safe. So let's keep you hidden. Let's keep you small. And the best way to do that is make sure you put on more weight. Okay, I'm giving you a random example. It doesn't mean this is specifically true for you. I mean, I would know what your blocks are unless I've spoken to you, but this is what happens psychologically behind the scenes, okay? And this is why you will be prevented. You'll have all the know-how, you'll have all the tools available to you, but if you're not working with a coach, I mean, when you work with a coach, that's the benefit of working with a coach, with a mentor. We're able to, those mentors are able to push past your limits, they're able to push past your excuses, they're able to push past, all these blocks, and are able to take you out. But if you're doing it yourself, this is absolutely possible. You can do work on yourself as well. It takes you longer, but it's still absolutely doable. But then you have to work out, what benefit are you receiving by staying in the status quo? What's keeping you there? What is a benefit that, long-term benefits are you getting? Once you've addressed that, now once you've worked out what is your long-term benefits, then you can actually swap it around and actually say, okay, you know what? Let's do this. Okay, so if for example, I'm getting a benefit, for example, let's use a weight example. If the benefit is the fact that I don't want to lose weight because I won't go, so I don't have to do live videos. For example, just random say. So the way around it is then you work out, okay, what is it? So your limiting beliefs, or the thing which is holding you back, is not actually trying to lose weight. It's actually because you don't want to do the live videos, or because you don't want to put yourself out there. You want to remain small. So then you go and address those beliefs where you want to remain small. Why do you want to remain small? Why do you want to remain in this hidden format? That is the key. So once you know those beliefs or those ideas which are holding, keeping you small, or want to keep you you small, then you address those. Those are your individual splinters that you pull out. Okay, those are your individual splinters that you pull out, and when you do so, you're able to move forward. Now, this has shown up to me in so many ways in my clients' lives and in my own life as well, because whenever you procrastinate on, or you think you're procrastinating on any new task or any new project, it tends to have an very underlying current or something more sinister, something more deeper, and it's actually ingrained on a memory or a belief or an idea, and therefore you are not actually procrastinating. You are not a bad person. You are not lazy. So I'm here to tell you, you are not lazy. You're not as somebody who's one of the excuses they say, oh, I'm just a perfectionist, everything has to be perfect before I can get things done. Hell no, that's not it. That's you are using these excuses to hide the real truth. You're using these excuses to stay where you are, to stay in your status quo, to allow your subconscious mind to control you. I'm telling you, you can take control of your subconscious mind. You don't have control of what programming you received between the ages of 0 to 7, but you do have the control now to use your conscious mind to reprogram your subconscious mind. And how do we do that? Exactly what I just told you. But take that 5-step methodology which I've just shown you, use it step by step. If you want to set up an online business, you'll be chasing your tail all the time, again and again and again. You'll be chasing after the next guru who can help you, learn the best thing about Instagram, the next person who can tell you how to use YouTube, the next person who can tell you how to, make money through an MLM. You'll be chasing this next the silver shining object syndrome that people talk about. I laugh at that when people say, oh, we have this, people suffer from silver shining object syndrome. There's no such thing. The problem is not going to the next best thing. The thing is, we are so prone to using, okay, so let me use the external world to help me go get to what I want. The problem is not the external world. The problem is not the resources. The problem is not the knowledge. The problem is your own internal programming. It's how you view things. It's how you see things. And if you don't see things, if your subconscious mind is seeing the change as problematic, if your internal subconscious mind is seeing the change as danger, as something to be afraid of, as something to be worried about, as something to be scared about, then it will keep you small. And guys, if the subconscious mind is so powerful, it can manifest situations, circumstances, and people to keep you small. Okay, for example, if you're single and you want to get in a relationship, you'll manifest the same relationship again and again and again until you addressed why you're getting into that relationship, why you're manifesting the same kind of person again and again. It can't be possible that you manifest one asshole, excuse my language, and then another one comes along. That's not normal. Okay, it's not that you keep meeting the same person again. It's the fact that you have this internal programming which is attracting that particular individual. Not saying that that internal programming is correct. Gosh, no, because your program are people who didn't know what they were doing in the first place, okay? Your programming comes from the ages of 0 to 7. Nothing, very little of the 80% of your programming is from the ages of 0 to 7. So if you've been programmed to think in a certain way, to behave in a certain way, you're going to attract circumstances and people towards you to remain in that situation, to keep the status quo going. Your subconscious mind is there to keep you safe, and for it to be safe, remain safe, it's like keep the status quo as it is. Is it making sense, guys? Tell me, is it making sense? Being chasing for a while, waiting to stop. Yeah, Tiffany, absolutely. So people who keeps chasing the next best thing, I say stop. You have all the resources, you have all the knowledge, you have all the know-how. Let's put it into action. Let's implement it. But the implementation can only take place once you've addressed your internal issues with moving forward. Now, the easy way out is to say, oh, I just don't have the time. Oh, I just am plain lazy. Oh, my kids get in the way, and blah, 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 blah. And it can be on any sphere. I'm not talking just about money. I'm talking about any area of your life. Be it your health, be it your love life, be it your career, be it your business, be it your relation with your friends. Anything, any area of your life, okay? You can have, if you're stuck in that any particular area of your life, the fact that there's something more sinister going on. It's not just a plain idea of, yes, it's okay, I'm lazy. It doesn't work that way. So once again, I'm going to do a quick recap. What is procrastination? Procrastination is something that you do when you have the knowledge, you have the know-how, you have the resources, yet you cannot take action, yet you cannot move forward. So that's what procrastination is. Generally, people blame overwhelm, laziness, perfectionism, and so forth as reasons, as excuses for procrastination. I'm here to tell you there's no such thing. Okay, I'm here to tell you, if you're not moving forward in any particular area of your life, there's an energetic block, there's an energetic reason for it. There's a memory or or emotion attached to that particular area of your life that you don't want to move forward with. Change your ideas, change your beliefs, change your limiting beliefs around that area, and you will take action. And the action is not hard. It's not hard work. When you've eliminated your move, so coming back to the example of the client that I was telling you about, when she sat down and did that particular task, she said it was the easiest thing she'd done. She did it in literally 15 minutes or so. Within 15 minutes she was done. It was done and ready and gone, and without any extra effort. She didn't have to go and research about it. It was literally there. So all the information was up here, all the know-how was already up there, and it took her 15 minutes to complete a task that she normally spent a day on, complain all day about it and that I can't do it. And she spent 15 minutes, did it, bam, bam. Okay, so that made me think, oh my God, how powerful is this? Okay, it wasn't the fact that she didn't have the ability. It wasn't the fact that she didn't have the know-how. It was purely for the fact that it was actually the fact that she, she had this energetic block. As soon as the block went, she was able to move forward and complete the task like that. 15 minutes, guys, 15 minutes is all she took to do a task that she normally spent a day doing. So once we did the clearing, it was very easy for her. And I didn't give her the beauty of it is I didn't tell her how to do it. I didn't tell her, what to write, how to complete the task. I am not an expert. I'm not a business expert. I do know about business because I run a very successful business. I do know about marketing because I do actually have social media marketing. I have knowledge about it, but I don't share that knowledge because I'm not an expert in that. I'm an expert in money. But when I was able to move that energy with her, she had the know-how, she had the ability, and she was able to move forward. So 5 steps. 5 steps. Step 1, again, quick recap. Step 1 is, which area of your life do you want to work on? Step 2 is, what about that particular area of life do you want to change? So get specific, be very, very specific, because we're going to pull out specific splinters. Step number 3 is now look, what are you currently doing in that area? So what are your current actions? What are you currently doing? So be very honest, to be very sincere with yourself, because if you're not honest, you can't achieve anything. So what exactly are you currently doing in that area of your life? Okay, so that's that is step 3. And step number 4 is actually, what is the benefit of you remaining sane in that story? And then step number 5 is actually, if you're that's the benefit you're receiving. So what beliefs and ideas do you have around that area of your life? What is keeping you where you are? Okay, it's very simple 5-step formula, but it works like a charm. It's very, very powerful. So guys, I'm going to wrap it up now because I have my clearing to do in the Magnanimous Money Mindset group. Thank you. Bye.